From landing huge editorial and commercial campaigns across the world to having millions of social media followers, plus-size modeling is a fast-growing industry that has turned out to be a niche on its own. And with the attention that it has been getting over the past years, it has made major fashion magazines rebrand from the traditional skinny model to a fully figured oversized 14 and above model. Now, there are many plus-size models who had a major influence in the inclusivity of the modeling industry, but I'm going to pick my top 5 famous plus-size models who are part of this body inclusivity movement that blew up in the past few years.
This body.
This body.
This body.
This body.
This body is made for starting a revolution.
On the number 5 spot, we have Hunter McGrady. Now, McGrady formerly started as a straight model at age 15, but at age 19 she ventured into plus-size modeling after signing with Wilhelmina because she could not maintain with the requirements that were made by the agency she worked for then. But in 2017, she became the curviest model to feature in Sports Illustrated's swimsuit issue, and in 2019, she became the first plus-size model to be on the cover of The Knot.
I believe the body positivity movement came out of a place of not seeing.
Coming in at number 4, we have Precious Lee. Widely known as the first black curve model to appear on the pages of American Vogue and becoming the first plus-size black female model to appear in the Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition in 2016. And her influence has grown since then. But besides modeling, she's a writer and an activist who's an advocate for diversity across the modeling industry. Now, Precious Lee has been finessing modeling over the past 2 years, from doing runway for both Milan and New York Fashion Weeks, to being featured in the most famous fashion magazines like Vogue, LA, Harper's Bazaar, etc.
Women and femme-identifying individuals are under such an incredibly painful microscope of how we're meant to look, not only how we're meant to look.
Now, on number 3 spot, we have Paloma, assessor. Now, another model who's making waves in the modeling industry through being an outstanding advocate for mental health awareness and body acceptance in the modeling industry. And not to mention how good her modeling CV is. I mean, from making her Milan Fashion Week debut at Fen's Spring Summer 2021 show, to appearing on Paris runways of Alexander McQueen, Fendi, Burberry, etc. And the London-born has also made her film debut as well, playing Kat on a film called Uncut Gems. I mean, talk about being multi-talented.
My life has changed in a lot of ways since becoming a public figure. Even though I share so much on social media, people only see even the bits that I'm choosing.
Taking the number 2 spot is Tess Holiday. Now, you may recognize her for making headlines when she became the first size 22 model after being signed to British agency Milk Model Management, or her 2018 appearance on the cover of Cosmopolitan UK. Now, she takes the number 2 spot mainly because of how strongly she has been an advocate in the body positivity community. Tess even created a viral hashtag titled #FYBeauty Standards, which left negative comments on her Instagram account. Holiday also stated that she embraces the term plus size and disagrees with other people's rejection of the term. She discussed how she does not see the term degrading and believes that the term makes plus size women feel included.
This is my first Met, and I'm just so excited.
Oh, you're so excited.
So excited.
Whose dress are you wearing?
I'm wearing H&M. My organza is overflowing.
And darling, do you feel complimented?
Yes, I do.
Yeah?
I really do.
On the number 1 spot, we have the one and only Ashley Graham. Now, there is no other plus-size model in the world who's as powerful and influential as she is. What this woman has achieved since 2016 is remarkable and can't be all said in one video. But you might recognize her from her big break when appearing on the cover of Sports Illustrated, making history as the first size 16 model to be featured on the cover. And her career scaled ridiculously both on and off the runway. From participating in almost every fashion house, fashion magazines, to launching a number of fashion lines, which were an addition to LA and Swimsuits for All, etc. She also has her own podcast titled Pretty Big Deal, where she hosts friends and other celebrities where they discuss their passion. So again, the models I've chosen are based on their roles on spreading body positivity and mental health awareness across the world, and how they made people have a voice and accept themselves for who they are. And that, for me, is what really sets a plus-size model apart. If you have found value in this video, hit the like button and let me hear your view on the list that I've chosen. Thank you for watching and stay squared.
What I would say to the beautiful community of bombshells is welcome. You're accepted here.